Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about my NBA predictions for the standings in the season playoffs. It is basically the end of season almost, but I'll make one more right before the play-in tournament. So this is like the really close to ending part, the late season. So yeah, we only have 30 days left into the play-in tournament. Fire, let's go. Starting with the trash teams that will not make the um play in. We have the Spurs, who are already eliminated. The Rockets are also already eliminated. We don't really care about those. I would predict the Thunder, the Jazz, and the New Orleans Pelicans, surprisingly, will get eliminated. Now, it's between Pelicans, Lakers, and Blazers. But with the new additions the Lakers got, they actually look pretty decent, as the Lakers kind of disliking the Lakers. I think they're pretty decent, actually. Also, Pelicans, Zion might be out for the rest of the season. We don't know, though. So right now, I have Zion and the Pelicans not making it to the play-in, which is really sad. I got Dame making it instead. But we can switch Pelicans and Blazers. Next, we got the teams in the East that are not making it. We got the Pistons, Charlotte Hornets. Both of them, I believe, are basically eliminated. Magic, who are pretty close, actually. And then Pacers and Wizards. Now, I got the Chicago Bulls making it. I got the Pacers and Wizards not making it, although they're really close to playing. I believe the Magic are kind of close, too. But I got them not making it. So, let's go to the play-in tournament. So, right now, here, the play-in tournament is where you get 7th to 10th seed play. So 2 of them will make it to the playoffs. So 7th seed will versus the 8th seed. Whoever makes it wins will be 7th seed. And then 9th seed versus 10th seed. Whoever wins will fight the 8th seed, the 7th seed, the team who lost the game before. And then they verse them to get the 8th seed. And let's see. Right now I got the Lakers at 9. Blazers at 10. This is for the West. Mavs at 7. And I got the Timberwolves at 8. For my predictions, I have the Mavericks making it to the 7th seed. Now, the Mavericks, in a do-or-die game, we got Luka Doncic, and Luka Doncic is Kyrie Irving. That's really hard to beat. Also, don't know when Cat is coming back, but I think he will come back before this play-in tournament if the Timberwolves make it. Now, the seeding for the 5th seed to the 13th seed are so close that I have no idea what it's gonna be, but right now I have the Mavericks at 7, making it to the 7th seed. Then I got the Lakers winning the Blazers. Now the Lakers have been looking nice. No way they're gonna lose, but I got the Timberwolves making it to the 8th seed, which is surprising because many people would choose the Lakers. But Timberwolves just have a ton of talent. Although I might regret this in the future. I believe Timberwolves will make it, but I believe the Lakers definitely have a big chance to make it to the playoffs. We'll see. Now for the East, I got the Raptors and Bulls. Raptors at 9th, Bulls at 10. Heat at 7, surprisingly. Heat have been pretty bad after making it to the conference finals. And I got the Hawks at the 8th seed. The Atlanta Hawks have been looking not good with DeJounte and Trey. Now I got the Bulls winning the 9-10, and I got the Hawks the Hawks losing to the Heat, and I got the Hawks winning the Bulls. Now Trey Young and DeJounte is a really talented lineup, and I believe that the Bulls have a big shot to make it to the playoffs. The Raptors too. All of these teams have a big shot, but the Bulls, I don't know if they can do it well, but I believe the Bulls have a really big shot to make it to that 8th seed too. The Zach is going crazy, but right now I'm just giving it to the Hawks because last year they were the 9th seed and they defeated the 2 teams to make it to the 8th seed, although they lost. I have the Bucks at the 1st seed for the East. They've been going crazy. I got the Cavs at 4, Knicks at 5. Sixers at 3, Nets at 6, and then Celtics and Heat 2 and 7. All right. For the West, I got Nuggets at 1. That's basically a foregone conclusion. Phoenix at 4, Warriors at 5, Memphis at 3, Clippers at 6. And then at 2, I got the Sacramento Kings keeping that spot because of Ja Morant's uncertain future. All right, let's go to the playoffs. For the West, I got the Nuggets in 5 or 6. Timberwolves have been really good. Anthony Edwards has been amazing. Cat, I don't know how he's going to do, though. And they lost D'Angelo Russell and got Mike Conley, who is definitely a downgrade. But they have a really solid team. Although I believe it is actually worse than last year's. Rudy Gobert is on the team, But, in the playoffs, he has a reputation of not being good. So, Nuggets in 5, to be honest. But the Timberwolves have a good thing is they have a lot of centers that can shoot from the pick and roll and drive in. Jokic is not a good defender. They got Naz Reid. They got Cat and maybe Rudy Gobert. So, yeah. But I got the Nuggets winning, of course. Then I got the Suns winning the Warriors in 7. Now, a lot of people picked the Warriors to be really good this year. But I don't think they will be as good as the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns have looked tremendous with KD. And KD probably be back before the playoffs, hopefully. So, I got the Suns winning the Warriors in 7. And then I got, surprisingly, the Mavericks losing to the Kings. Now, the Kings and Mavericks both have not too good defenses, but both are very good at offense. However, a lot of people, although I don't doubt the Kings, say that the Kings are inexperienced because many players that have not made the playoffs on their team, De'Aaron Fox hasn't. Sabonis made it. He did decent with the Pacers, but they're kind of inexperienced. While the Mavericks got Luka, who turns up in the playoff, Kyrie, who goes crazy, so I believe they will win. Then I got the LA Clippers winning the Grizzlies. Now this is pretty surprising too. Many people would choose the Grizzlies. But because of Ja Morant's uncertain future, I believe the Clippers has what it takes to beat the Grizzlies, Kawhi, PG, and a lot of pretty good role players around them. Got the Bucks winning the Hawks in the Eastern Conference in 5. Now, the Hawks are a pretty decent team, but the Bucks they did go to 6 in the conference finals versus the Bucks 2 years ago. But I believe the most they can go is 6 games. The Bucks, Giannis is just going insane, and they have a good defenders to guard Trae Young. Cleveland Cavaliers winning the New York Knicks in 7 games. This is going to be a crazy series with 2 teams that are pretty young facing off against each other. But I have the Cavaliers winning because they got a lot of talent there. And the Knicks 2 years ago fell to Trae Young. That did not look good when a lot of their players did horrible in the playoffs, and Derrick Rose was one of their best players, and D Rose is him, but he's not even in the rotation anymore. So I have the Cavs winning in 7 or 6. Next, I have the Celtics winning the Heat in 6 games. The Heat have fallen from their grace. Last year, they were crazy. They were 1 shot away from making it to the finals. This year has not looked good. Although, they still have a lot of good talent. But the loss of PJ Tucker really hurts them. And their front court is not too good. Although, I believe they still have a pretty good chance. They have a decent chance to beat the Celtics. The Celtics are going to win in 6. Lastly, 76ers are going to win the Brooklyn Nets in 6 games. Brooklyn is going to make the playoffs, probably, or at least definitely the play-in because of their record from before. But their team has changed a lot. They have a lot of really good like players, but none of them that are stars. Except Mikal Bridges can turn to a star, so they will need him to step up to win Philly. But I believe they don't really have what it takes to win a playoff series right now. But they look scary in the future. Now I have surprisingly the Suns winning the Nuggets. I feel like the Nuggets are doubted on too much, and I'm a part of the doubt. Have them losing in the second round because their defense is not too good. We saw them lose in the second round of the 2021 playoffs to the Suns. Although they had no Jamal Murray, I believe they still had Michael Porter Jr. I don't know if they had Aaron Gordon, but they lost in like 4. And they got swept by the Suns. Now the Suns look even better with KD, and CP3 was going crazy that series. Man, that I still think the Suns will win in a hard-fought 7-game series. Now this other one, I have the Clippers winning. Now this is a really like hard take to do. Suns Clippers finals, that would be really crazy. I have a lot of teams that could make it to like the conference finals. Like every team can make it to the conference finals, except maybe the Blazers, but every other team can do it. Even the Lakers, like 9 teams can probably make the conference finals, like have a little chance. But right now I have the Clippers winning the Mavericks because the Mavericks, Kyrie and Luka are really good, but their role players definitely need to step it up. All while the Clippers have a pretty good, decent lineups. Kawhi and PG, and they have a pretty decent track record of beating the Mavericks, although they have not faced Mavericks with Kyrie yet in the playoff series. This would be definitely a hard-fought 7-game series. NBA is going to go crazy. I hope that the series are going to be really good. So yeah, for the East, I got the Bucks winning the Cavs in 6 games. Cavs are still pretty inexperienced, and although they have pretty good defenders to go Giannis, I believe the Bucks are still really good and a level better than the Cavs. And then this is the hardest series the hardest semifinal series I had to choose. Suns and Nuggets are really hard, Mavs and Clippers, but this is the hardest. Celtics and 76ers. This is so hard, but I got to choose the defending conference champions, Boston Celtics, to beat the 76ers in a hard-fought 7-game series. I can't believe that one of these 3 teams are going to fall in the semifinals, but right now with the 76ers, we have a track record of Doc Rivers choking, James Harden choking, so this is not looking good for the Sixers. They lost to the Heat last year. James Harden was horrible in the last few games of that series. Joel Embiid was injured too, so we always have to look at that. And then Tatum, Brown, they were pretty good, although they were not good in the finals. But I believe this Boston team, with the addition of Malcolm Brogdon, definitely will beat the Sixers, although the Sixers have a huge chance to beat the Celtics. Conference finals. I got the Phoenix Suns beating the Clippers in 6. Now, the Phoenix Suns are a dangerous team. They're my favorites to win the Western Conference. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. They made it to the finals without KD, and now they have KD. Their bench is not too good, but they got some pretty good underrated players like Josh Okogie. They also got Landry Shamet, who's alright. Torrey Craig is a nice defender up there. Terrence Ross is there too. They got pretty good depth. The Clippers have really good depth, but you always have to look at the injury issues. Kawhi, PG, they're injury prone, and if one of them is out, they're going to lose the series. I have the Bucks winning the Celtics in 7. Now, the Bucks, Giannis, Last year they had no Chris Middleton. It went to 7 games. This year they hopefully will have him by the time if this happens. That means that the Bucks, Chris Middleton adds a whole different level of scoring to the Bucks. Without him, it's a little bit hard to score. He's a decent defender too, but the Celtics also definitely can win this. They bolstered their depth a lot with Malcolm Brogdon, and they won them last year, so this would definitely be hard, but I got the Bucks winning. Finally, Suns versus Bucks. I have the Phoenix Suns winning the 2023 NBA championship, avenging their 2021 championship loss. This is all because of Kevin Durant. KD has proven that he could be good in the finals. He has been very good in the finals. He won 2 finals MVPs. He was very good for the Warriors in both of the finals they won. And then Bucks, Giannis is going to definitely have a pretty good series this round. They face up pretty decent against the Suns, but with Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Chris Paul, and Ayton, I don't know if the Bucks can win, although they have a pretty good chance. Suns in 7. That's basically it. Thank you guys for watching. We're out.